How are things doing, Tesla clan? Ray J is back with another video, and in this one I want to analyze the current situations with Tesla SPY and a few other tickers. In addition, I'll analyze some recent developments pertaining to Elon Musk, including his remarks regarding FSD in the Tesla Roadster. However, let me just make a few brief mentions before I present this material and discuss some of Elon Musk's statements. Please do not regard what I say as financial advice, as I am not a financial planner. Additionally, if it's possible, kindly click the Moomoo link that appears in the description and below. 5 free stocks are guaranteed when you sign up via the link below and put $10,000 into the account. A $1,000 deposit will ensure you receive up to 15 complimentary stocks. And this is a limited time promotion. In any case, Tesla saw a very big surge in the market today, driving the stock all the way up to approximately $184 a share. However, I warned everyone to keep an eye on Tesla resistance since it will get tighter as we go higher. This received a small rejection. It's back down to slightly under 180, and we're circling this 180 area a little since it has been acting in this way for a while. What will happen in the future? What is the state of the markets? I want to start by discussing something Elon Musk mentioned that is crucial for Tesla, and then I'll go into other topics. I did discuss how Tesla and Elon Musk are requiring the FSD demo for every potential Tesla buyer in North America, as I briefly noted on this channel. I wanted to go into further depth regarding some really significant news. Elon Musk essentially informed staff members via email on Monday that they must demonstrate FSD usage to consumers prior to concluding a delivery in North America. And he added that even though it can cause the delivery process to lag, this is an absolutely crucial requirement. Although Tesla is attempting to keep its first quarter delivery numbers from declining year over year, there will undoubtedly be many more challenges. This is significant because, as Musk stated in the email, it will now be required in North America to install and activate FSD version 12.3.1 and provide consumers a brief test drive prior to car delivery. Musk stated, "Almost no one actually realizes how well supervised FSD actually works," in an email to employees on Monday. As he previously stated, "I know this will slow down the delivery process, but it's nonetheless a hard requirement, and he's taking this action because it will not only make it clearer to the public that FSD is once again heavily regulated, but it also offers a wealth of potential applications. Although it's clearly not ideal, this might work out well for them. Furthermore, this encourages more people to purchase it, which will be extremely profitable for Tesla, at least in the long run. It will generate a significant increase in income. Thus, I do think that contributes to the rationale in part. And then, when you get more users to actually use their systems, even if you increase this by a few thousand, even 10,000 or even 100, 000 people, what I'm trying to say is that this will be extremely beneficial for the development of the technology that Tesla will use for other sectors, even if it's just an extra few 10,000 users who end up using it and passing more safety tests and stuff like that. Because of the way the technology operates, everything is tracked in an enormous supercomputer, and the data is used to learn from the many users. This is used by the Dojo supercomputer, whose neural networks are all essentially interconnected. Therefore, I think it's critical that we see people treating FSD seriously. Although I think Musk has a valid point when he makes these requests, I do want to point out that it might slow down delivery and increase the difficulty of the process. I know that many people make jokes out of it. I don't think that this will result in significant delivery delays. Though I doubt it will have a big impact, I believe Tesla has to work on a system to help better this, try to spread this knowledge as quickly as possible, and try to find out how this will all work out. There has also been a lot of discussion around the self-driving software experiment, which Elon Musk has now stated ought to be made available. In essence, Elon Musk also announced that Tesla will provide a free 1-month trial of its driver assist technology to us consumers. This is also excellent news since it will encourage more people to use it and enter more data. Additionally, as more people use it, Tesla will generate more revenue. Free trials may be a good first step toward people starting to use the technology, which makes this even more crucial in light of the fact that our delivery statistics aren't the best. Elon Musk believes that this is also what other individuals have said. Therefore, the 1-month free trial isn't just available for new car purchases, it will also be mandatory for almost everyone to have access to it for that duration. Pardon my pun, but this will again help American automobiles and a lot of people. It's going to be a huge victory for Tesla, which is fantastic news in my opinion. Elon Musk has also been making headlines lately due to his remarks regarding the Roadster. In reality, he made some assertions about the Roadster during his interview with Don Lemon a few days ago, but this was before that. It's worth mentioning that this is garnering a lot of media attention. Musk is essentially stating that Tesla is developing a very great project that will combine Tesla and SpaceX technologies to produce a supercar of some sort. and he stated that the Roadster will be the pinnacle of this, correct? According to Musk, it's not really just a car, rather, it's more like a car that can fly. This is kind of hilarious, but when you consider what they can achieve from 0 to 60 mph in less than a second, you can see how amazing they are. Although it takes me a little longer to read it, less than 2 seconds, to be exact, who knows? It doesn't matter if it takes 1 or 2 seconds, it is really quick. It is completely absurd how quickly it accelerates. It is beyond comprehension. Having said that, Musk spoke extensively about it during the interview, discussing the integration of various technologies, the amazing potential of the Roadster, and many other things. Thus, gay. He's been talking about something really great, and this is fantastic because the Roadster hasn't been formally released yet. I'm eager to see what this looks like in person and what it is able to accomplish. I'm eager for production to get underway. One of these would be a blast to drive for my toy. It sounds like a really enjoyable vehicle. It sounds more like a car jet than a jet, based on Musk's description. That would therefore be really fantastic. In any case, returning to Tesla, what am I seeing with the share price? As a result, Tesla is starting to slightly decrease, and we will also be examining some important supports. We could retrace a little bit more to around 178, but it would be extremely minor and the market is extremely choppy, so I don't really see too much coming for it. As it stands, we're just at 179. We had a great pop move, and although I had warned you about the resistance, we ultimately just came back down. At this point, we're essentially level, so we'll have to wait and see how Tesla goes. Watch the resistance at 180 and the support at 178. We got kind of stopped here, and it might stay stuck. It might drop a little bit more, perhaps to a level closer to 177.1 or 178, but other than that, I do believe Tesla is just going to be trapped for the time being. As for SPY, I want to point out that there may be an inverse head and shoulders-like structure developing, but there isn't any indication that this is going to see a significant bounce just yet. We have essentially been trading sideways all day, not doing much and barely holding on to 521, so we're probably going to stay range-bound. Until there are some new developments, we're in an extremely narrow range, and it might take a few days before SPY has a break, but thus far it's staying steady. We do have an inverse head and shoulders, but it will take some time to work out in the meantime. It is just very choppy. We'll have to wait and see. I did warn you guys that the QQQQ might drop a little bit to test the 50 EMA, and that's exactly what happened. We've dropped a little bit, and at this point, we're just trading sideways. An inverse head and shoulders-like structure is also developing here. We could drop a little bit more and then bounce or sort of balance from here later on, but for now, we're just trading sideways, which isn't really doing anything. The same is true with Aapl. It's utterly uninteresting and range-bound. The area that we have 170 as support and 170.9 as resistance is extremely near to each other. The market has been oscillating between supply and demand all day. There's not much going on with Aapl either, as I don't see anything exciting happening there either. As for Nvda, I told everyone that it would take a little while to recover, but you guys will be able to witness it as soon as we cross this 50 EMA, which is located on the hourly time frame next to this enormous trend line I drew out here. As a result, the white trend line is currently serving as support because Nvda has been attempting to rebound since we struck it. Should we succeed in maintaining this and begin to push higher again, we must attempt to rise over 958. If we surpass that, 965, 970, and 974 are all potential targets. Overall, I would say that this is a very, very nice upswing, and that it is still on the uptrend thus far, positive, but watch the support where this white trend line is. If we lose this right over here, a greater drop might be coming all the way down into the 930 region. It may go back down if we do lose this. It's currently attempting to balance off of this, but watch this out of caution. Thus far, Nvda is performing fairly well. For a few more, you can see that Amzn is currently kind of flat. It's still bouncing around this 180 resistance, so it hasn't received a real significant rejection yet. This might be seen as a potential cup and handle structure. As of right now, nothing is certain. We must wait and watch how it responds to 180. Do we receive a major rejection this time, or do we have a tremendous break above it? For the time being, I'm going to wait for that on Amzn with patience. Furthermore, Meta may attempt to go back a little bit towards 510 later on because we're still trapped at the precise level we were at the last time, minus 505. Should we surpass that, 515 will arrive. We might begin to decline to 499, which is our 200 EMA. I'm not really seeing anything on Meta either at the moment because we're simply operating in a pretty small area. Another unfavorable day for the markets was this one. The market was really boring, moving sideways, but since there are a lot of puts expiring, I think there's a chance we could get a push as Friday approaches. Having said that, We'll see how things work out. I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Take advantage of everything that life has to offer, and let you all know that Tesla is still now trading a little choppy, locked between 178 and 100. We'll see how things turn out. It might stay this way for a while. That's it for the update. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all in a few hours. Peace out.